Sunday update 4. An hour later, I stood in a fancy-looking area of village town. A countless number of villagers had gathered up before me. Wait, no. Roughly half of them weren't villagers. They looked different, wore different clothes. Perhaps they were the humans I heard about. Now that I think about it, I've seen villagers several times before, back when I was just a normal kitten, but I don't recall ever seeing humans until today. Where they come from? The mayor eventually introduced me and asked me to tell everyone the news. By help save the world, the prophecy actually means serve as a messenger. I suppose it was strange for them to hear an animal speak. Strangers still to hear me speak of a city filled with monsters willing to cooperate. The monster I met know about magic, I said. They're very smart. I believe both sides could help each other. Of course, there were many who didn't believe or trust me, such as a young man who emerged from the crowd. A human, I think. He looked up at the mayor and called out, "Sir, do you think it's a good idea to work with monsters?" When I saw him, I could sense that there was something different about him. It was the same feeling I got after meeting Greyfellow, Batwing, Bill, Bliss, and Mutt. Still, he was different from even them. Stronger, maybe. Was the power I sensed due to him being higher in level and possessing stronger abilities than the rest? I'm not sure. You certainly have a point, the mayor said to this human. We will discuss this at length and have a vote. This caused a huge commotion. The crowd only grew louder when the mayor added, "Although it's hard to imagine, there may come a time when monsters live among us and..." An old villager man glared at me and shouted, "The day I live alongside monsters is the day I make my own village. I know how to dig. I'll make an underground house and start a bat farm." More villagers joined in. "I'm with you, Liv." "Me too. This is madness. No one's even heard of this prophecy. If a dragon really does attack, we'll be ready. We're ready to fend off thousands of zombies." Working with monsters? How can anyone suggest such a thing? Do you not remember the attacks? "No mobs allowed it," someone screamed. "Yeah, no mobs allowed it." Roughly half of the crowd began chanting this phrase. Then someone threw a carrot at me. This was followed by some seeds, an apple, and finally a loaf of bread. I ate the bread, topping off my food bar, so the joke was on them. "Stop this at once," the mayor shouted. "We cannot ignore what this animal has to say. If there really are good monsters out there, we must consider forming an alliance." He left the raised platform and stood next to me. Even though he is an animal, he appears to be quite intelligent, and he will be treated with respect for as long as he stays here. Understood? There were many grumbles, weak attempts at protest, but just as many people walked up to me, including Bliss. "I'd like to take him around and teach him more about our village," she said to the mayor. Is that okay? No, it's not a Western janitor. That's me, purring. Only if it agrees to it, she sighed. Kitten, I'm sorry for that outburst. We are a little distrustful of monsters. That being said, do you really wish to stay here for the time being? Why not? I like being held. Very well. In the meantime, our librarians will do more research. We'll see if we can shed some light upon this mysterious prophecy you speak of. And you'll be able to speak with one after he's through with his punishment. Thank you. I suddenly remembered the human words. Sir, I'm exhausted. Please said to her father. I'll take him back to our house and show him village plan tomorrow. As she turned around, holding me in her arms, she bumped into another person. A villager in a dark white robe. A bunch of white hair hung from the lower part of his face, and he was wearing a huge white hat and the same black things his fathers wore. You couldn't see much of his face. Sorry, he said. Forgive me, my lady. She stepped closer to him. Hey, don't I know you? No, no. I don't believe we met before. Yes, certainly I remember a damsel such as yourself. What's your name? My name? He paused. Corbius. He nodded profusely. Yes, that's my name. Corbius Witcherboo. I don't recall ever seeing you in VH before. Of course not, for I am a traveling merchant. Yes, a merchant who travels. That's me. He bowed. Would you like to trade? No thanks. Bliss lingered in front of him for a moment. Her brow furrowed, then carried me off. It was strange, the way she acted. What's wrong? I asked, still purring. Nothing. She glanced back at him. Guess I'm just paranoid. Sunday, update 5.